What you working on?
I wish you wouldn't do that shit. And I'm working on the month of Halloween we have planned for our channel.
Dude, are you sure that's a good idea?
Dude, what are you talking about? Halloween is our favorite holiday. We've planned to do this for a while.
Yeah, dude, but people are really only interested in that would you work out and stuff like the tunes. People don't know how big a horror fan you are.
I know, dude. That's why I'm blending my love of Batman contingencies, horror, and fitness for this one month.
You got the bear in there?
What?
You know that game with the bear, the duck, the pirate that a bunch of people made songs of and got like 1 billion subs in a day from?
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, that one with the skinny suit guy. Kids love that crap today.
They're not horror movie villains yet. I can't use them.
Well, say goodbye to them subs because they're going to be bored, my friend.
No, because I'm going to get them involved.
Why don't you just do that one video you mentioned offhand last week?
You know, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien ever went to any other anime universe besides Dragon Ball? They'd probably be One Punch Men there.
Dude, that was just a one-off joke.
A smart one-off joke. Think of how fucking true it is, though. Dragon Ball Z humans are freaking gods in any other anime universe. Well, besides Kami, Tenchi, Gurren Lagann, and that one elder god Demon Bane.
Okay, bro, do you realize how many anime and comic book fans would just dislike the video right off the bat without even watching it? No matter how powerful a character may actually be, powers and logic are outclassed by popularity and bias, like those people saying Mikasa could beat Ryuko in a fight. Besides, Seth the Programmer already did a video on how strong the humans are in DBZ, and Black and Fish just did a video on power scaling, so I don't want to step on their toes.
But we can do it our way, bro. And besides, they left out a bunch of stuff.
Like...
Well, for example, let's think of some badass Dragon Ball characters that could easily wipe out all of humanity, like King Piccolo, Raditz, Nappa, Vegeta, the Ginyu Force, First Form Frieza, hell, even a Cyberman. Most of these characters have insane power, but are considered incredibly weak by today's standards. King Piccolo could bust cities with a ki blast the size of a golf ball. Nappa was able to make this big-ass blast into space with only 2 fingers, wiping out the masses. Veggie and Frieza were casual planet busters. And yet, all 3 of our humans now outclass them in power, but they are always thrown under the rug and getting slept on. It's like if you were playing in the NBA, and you were a pretty damn good player, but friggin' Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant were still playing, so all your greatness was overshadowed. Now, if you just took Krillin, Yamcha, and Tien and put them into another well-known universe where their feats are still impressive but comparatively toned down the scale, they'd be so overpowered compared to the characters in that series.
Very nice way of putting it, but a ton of folks will bring up spectacles in shows like Yu Yu Hakusho, One Punch Man, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Kill la Kill, etc., and beating DBZ.
Not necessarily if you think about it. I mean, first off, let's talk about visuals. Some artists today are just super creative and display incredible feats of strength, speed, and power for that particular universe that just blow your mind and just leave you in awe because of the artist's talent. But in Dragon Ball, as the feats grow more and more out there, you kind of start to feel less impressed because by this point, all the main people can bust planets casually, so it's like, where do you go from there?
And when everyone's super, no one will be.
Didn't we already make 2 videos on
Now, a lot of series in general suffer from the same problem, in my honest opinion. An easy solution to this for characters to not only undergo vertical boosts in power over time, but also horizontal boosts as well. Characters should display more mastery of their techniques as time goes on. A good example of this is Tien and Krillin during the Cell Saga. Both of them were
isn't that one
by
filler?
comparison to Cell, but kept him on his toes because they knew a few mastered techniques that they had spent years practicing. The original 2003 version of Full Metal Alchemist is a great example of what I mean.
I'm surprised you're making actual coherent points, but again, some people are really biased towards their favorite animes and will just commonly ignore.
Facts show just how overpowered these humans are. All these amazing feats our heroes do are honestly minuscule in other series.
Motherfucker.
To early stuff in Dragon Ball, even Akira Toriyama, the creator of the series himself, stated that he made the characters too powerful, so when they are doing casual stuff, which they should easily be able to do, he needed to add tension somehow and tone down what they could do because they were already insanely powerful. Krillin, Tien, and Yamcha in Dragon Ball were all faster than light and could casually run 125 miles per hour. They are now able to tank some degree of planet-busting attacks from weaker DBZ villains, and if they didn't pull their punches, a lot of bodies would be gone.
Dude, actually in Resurrection now...
Shut the fuck up!
First off, I'm gonna make it clear, I personally don't like Resurrection F as a movie, and I know Toriyama has stated he'd forgotten a lot of stuff in his series, but it makes it so clear in that movie. Clear example, you bring Master Roshi over Yamcha. I love Master Roshi and watching him fight, but technically and logically, Roshi should not be able to hang with any of Frieza's men, who are most likely stronger or on par with Raditz, who dwarfed Roshi in power. And do you really think Roshi's been training? Have they given any hint that he stays training? No, Yamcha is way stronger than Roshi at this point, but the Yamcha is useless joke stays consistent, blah blah blah. Now when you look at human Z fighters, all of them have the same powers as other Z fighters, just toned down. Superhuman strength, superhuman speed and agility, super endurance, super stamina, super flight, and planet busting ki attacks. Each of them is a legit final boss in most other series. A great example of this is Masashi Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto, stating that Madara Uchiha, the badass OP ninja who pulled off some insane feats, nearly destroyed all the powerhouses of the Konoha village, was only about as strong as Nappa from DBZ.
Wait, what?
Even in Yu Yu Hakusho, you can't really compare the speed and endurance. It's honestly not even in the same league. Yusuke in a chapter Blackguard couldn't even tank a truck, and it took him days to sprint to a certain place when Goku got halfway around the world on foot
bro,
just for
that's
training.
really
and all the
nitpicky.
humans
You need to
outclassed
calm
that
down.
Goku by now.
Okay, dude, you're bringing up great facts, but the fact that you're trying to power scale Dragon Ball, which has always been a bit of a joke, it's ridiculous, especially since Super came along.
Even if it did become a joke, all the humans in Z would honestly be One Punch Man anywhere else. And all the
Don't
feats
you mean
Saitama has
could
done,
be?
minus a black hole, they can all easily do as well. It's just Saiyan Saga level stuff with pretty artwork.
Okay, bro, I just gotta stop you right there because you're just gonna repeat and reiterate everything we said in our Saitama versus Goku video.
For fuck's sake, a Cyberman could solo humanity.
That is honestly hilarious to think about.
So you ready to make that video now?
Nah, I don't want to do 2 DBZ videos back to back. I'm not a strict DBZ tuber.
Well, it is true, you are Jax of all trades.
So stupid. This cheap use of my level buttons against me.
I know I should have a skull on my chest.
No wonder I'm single.